Joe Merrill's DoD lead at Acadis. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. What are the important components of a good public-private partnership between an industry partner and DoD? What makes that work really well in your view, Joe?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me. In my experience, it's really both parties, having an open mind and not trying to change really the business processes of each other. And at Acadis, what we try to do is we come in, we tell them our best practices, what we learned as industry, because we're able to move fast and we're very specific in the training environment that we work in. So when we go into the military and we just say, hey, here's how we would do it. If they come back to us and they're open-minded and allow us to be industry that's very targeted in what we do, a lot of times it works out really well. Sometimes there are business processes that the military has that just can't be changed. They're monolithic, they're 30 years old, systems of record that can't be moved. And so sometimes we have to tweak what we're doing to fit what they're doing. And I think if we both are just a little bit flexible, it usually works out the best.
Is that flexibility becoming more and more common? Are you seeing it more?
Yeah, it depends on the customer. With military particularly, I think they're coming around, especially with leading edge like Navy, Air Force, Space Force, and Army are the accounts that I cover and that we have the most interactions with. They're really kind of leaning on industry to help them. A lot of them know what right looks like and they just aren't sure how to get there. So I think we're trending in the right direction.
Because at this conference and anywhere else you get a couple of military people together, the word you hear more than anything else just about is speed. They understand the importance of speed, of innovation, of delivery on mission capability and so on.
Oh yeah, especially with we got all these joint efforts. And so it's all about not only speed to implementation, but now we're talking about speed to get the information to the right person at the speed of relevance. So all very, very popular. I don't want to call them buzzwords, right, but it's definitely top of mind right now.
What can industry do more of? And what do you think the government can do more of to facilitate that partnership?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of industries will either come in and they have a commercial product that they're trying to fit into a military box. And so what they can do is educate themselves, hire the Rear Admiral that just retired or the 20-year NCO that knows how things work inside and out as a consultant to help them better understand what they could do to help the military. On the flip side, with the leaders and the commanders, you'll see them talking in some of these industry keynotes and things like that. They almost always say, hey, industry, we're looking at you. But for me, as a professional sales executive at a company like this, I'll call those same people and you don't always get the email answered. You don't always get the phone picked up. So just being open to that cold call, that email, we always, the good ones do their homework. It's not just going to be spam. But somebody will reach out to you one day and say, hey, you remember that thing you talked about? I can help. Take the call. That's the easiest way.
But it's funny that you say that one of the challenges is that industry sometimes tries to fit what it has into the military box, because that's a message, not the only message, coming from the building is we want commercial solutions and we want to see how we can make them work. What's that right balance, do you think, between just saying, here it is, take it as it is, and avoiding what the military organizations now say they want to avoid, which is to customize everything?
Yeah, there is, I think that's the right word, is the balance. With Acadis in particular, we're very specific on training readiness. We do it well, it's all we've ever done for 25 years. So when we come into a training environment in the military, take our expertise and don't take our word for it, but our customers as well. I think the problem lies where you have a customer that their main customer is, a industry 500 partner, and they've got some really great talent. They've got a really great solution, but they need to be able to understand that only 50% of it is going to meet the mark, and we need to make it militarized to meet those other standards that are put in place. So there's a balance on both sides too. Military can do the same. They can understand that maybe the way we are doing it today isn't the 100% best way, and we can both flex a little bit.
Joe, it's great to have you here. Thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.